wherever you're going. There's only one number you need. fonaCAB.
Part of what we like to do is to engage with the community and bring a bit of our history to the community itself. We've been involved in a number of projects, and we always like to try and keep things a wee bit fresh and a wee bit sort of different. We come up with the concept of a bus tour because when we looked at the history of Glentoran Football Club, we found that it wasn't really only in East Belfast, that there were elements of the club in West Belfast, North Belfast, South Belfast. And when we looked round, it almost sort of fitted itself into a bit of a tour to sort of show people where we started off. On the tour, we'll do various things. We'll look at the club colours. We'll look at the history of the badge, and we'll talk about the Blitz and other things.
Make no mistake, East Belfast has frequently produced individuals who were world famous or world leaders in their field.
As we leave the Oval, the home of Glentoran FC since 1892, and turn onto Mersey Street, you'll notice to your left the development of new private housing. Lewis Square and the streets around it are built on the former site of Gallagher's tobacco factory. Sadly, the build-up of shipyard, aircraft factory and rope works after the outbreak of World War II brought Ballymacarran to the attention of Hitler's Camp Group 100 Pathfinder bomber squadron. We are now on Thorndike Street, which is being patrolled by Area Warden McAleese. In the wake of the decision for Glentoran to carry on playing, the club rented offices at 134 Albert Bridge Road, which is just, if you look across now where the Sure Start building is. This was the hub of all the activities surrounding the rebuilding of the ground. The match ended in a 2-2 draw. In the Glentoran side that day were very Irish-Scots-Italian called Modesto Silo and a 15-year-old from Mount Pottinger called John McVicker. In 1968, the members of the Shielers, the Select 11 from Dublin of Southern cricket sides, also strolled into the public house. Some of the teams stood at the bar resplendent in their club blazers, that of Phoenix Cricket Club. We're crossing across now into on the Grosvenor Road into Distillery Street. And although the ground was burnt down in 1970, Thursday the 23rd of March 1922 was a cold and miserable day in the city. It rained all day and into the evening. Owen McMahon and his bar manager Edward McKinney locked up the Capstan Bar in Ann Street. Both William Perry and Gustav Wolf committed to purchase 400 of the 3,000 shares floated in the newly formed Glentoran Recreation Company, limited £1 per share. The format of the share issue meant that both Perry, who was later, he would have earned more playing on a Saturday for Glentoran than he would whilst working 50 hours a week in the oil and smoke of Ironwood shipyard. Good evening, Sammy.
To finish up, and I'm sure you've heard lots of stuff about the Glens, and some of it may be new to you, some of it maybe not.
I totally loved it. I could not fault you in one thing, Sam. I know a wee bit of history about C.S. Lewis. I know a wee bit of history about the Titanic. East Belfast history, you know, a club with loads of history behind it. And I thought, yep, that's for me. Too many people don't know their own history. And East Belfast has a history to tell. The wee touches that you had of people from a bygone age, you know, sort of walking about the various places, it was delicious, you know, but full of innovation. So I'll give you a 10 out of 10.